Champions aren't always born from trophies. They're born out from schools ascending to new heights at the same time and finding the other guy standing in the way of their ultimate goal. It's time to find out who's going to get one over this time. Welcome, everyone, to the shores of the Tennessee River, Neyland Stadium, home of the Volunteers. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Florida Gators, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Vols will put total leather to crank us up. And here's the return. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So the Florida Gators offense will get the first possession of the game. The Gators put the chomp on the Vols the last time they saw them, and they are looking for seconds this time, Jesse.
Yeah, that was an absolute beatdown the last time these two teams played. But talking to the Gators coaching staff, they're not expecting this one to be the same. They know that Tennessee's going to come into this one fired up, motivated, ready to roll. The Gators coaching staff is expecting a much different feel and type of game this time.
That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Got it behind the line. It's Jackson. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Got a man. It's Grady. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. The Gators have it with a 1st and 10. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He leaves it with the back. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
All right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. It didn't get a first down, but what does it do? Now it makes 2nd down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it. Still in a great position. Way to stay ahead of the chains.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Neyland Stadium alive, a cauldron of orange noise on 3rd down. Back to pass, it's James. Fires to the wideout. He makes the catch. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Gators are flying down the field. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Got it in the middle, it's Montgomery. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. That's caught. It's Montgomery. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
They'll try the run. Turning it on. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The Gators will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. The handoff as they run the counter play here. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? 3rd and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. They'll run the screen. Looking for the end zone. Thought they had something set up there, but he'll be stopped just short, and it'll be 4th down. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. This whole Boy, he's going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. No good. And after the miss, guys, the score stays right where it is. So the Tennessee Volunteers offense will get the ball for the first time. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was singing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the first down. Tennessee loves relying on the big physical backs like a Jamal Lewis, and this guy fits the mold.
Yeah, guys you just didn't want to tackle. I mean, guys that run angry all the time, and it's a mindset. When Tennessee has that mindset, the fans go crazy, and their teams are usually their best squads.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The give out of the gun. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still, just a very short gain.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw...
It's a fumble! The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
Able to make his way past the sticks for the first down, and the time is going to drain out here in the first quarter. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. They've got a first down here to open the period. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. And the Vols with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Breaks into the open. Got enough space. Touchdown, Tennessee. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? And the extra point makes it 7-0. I'm not sure anyone even breathed on that running back by the time he got into the end zone.
No, so many blockers out in front. Where are the defenders? I mean, it's a good idea. You know, the guy with the ball, that's usually the guy we want to go tackle. Go get him.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. They're looking for something, looking for anything to try to put some kind of score on the board, down 7-0. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. From the gun, the running back has it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The noise reverberating off the checkerboards and kneeling on third down. Looking for a man, it's James. He'll off one deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains, they were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Gators will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Handoff from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, how about that defense on the snap? They are in the backfield with great penetration. Nowhere to go for the running back. That defense was sitting on G, waiting on O.
Wide open downfield. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. And it seems like every time they throw it, it's first down time in Tennessee.
First down time, and then let's go again. Let's throw it again. These offenses are not afraid to throw the football. When you've got a trigger man you trust, let it rip.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. So now it's second and long. Under fire. Caught close to the marker. It's Durant. Races down to the 2 and stopped just short of the goal line as he goes out of bounds. The Volunteers are on the move. They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Going for the goal line. Give him 6. Touchdown, Volunteer.
And this offense shows you why they are really hard to stop. The long, explosive run. You think everybody's thinking run, pile in the box. The play-action pass. They can beat you with the run. They can beat you with the pass. This is a tough offense to stop.
Coming out with it, it's Abrams. And the returner will be dragged down. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
And this offense doesn't have much space to go backwards anymore. I think giving that up, man, you've got to be physical. You've got to find a way to get this ball out of the area of your own end zone. You don't want to flirt with the safety, and that means being physical and getting it back downhill, not going backwards.
And the Gators will send out the punt unit. This will be his second time they've had to kick it away. He gets it away from his own end zone. And the returner goes down. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Durant. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Makes the grab along the sidelines, but it'll be a little short of the first down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. And now on second down for this offense. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Looking to get it in. And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet. And the Volunteers have it with a first and goal. Working that left side now. Touchdown ball! Oh, that may be in, and then strolled into the end zone for the score. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Jackson. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. To the air, it's James. Caught near the sticks. It's Golden. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. They've been overwhelmed so far in this first half, but if they could muster a score, maybe a glimmer of hope.
Yeah, and I know it's been a struggle. They've been struggling this whole game, but let's get something positive going into halftime. Coaches won't yell at you as much, but they got the first down. Now, let's put the pedal to the floor, go a little faster, cut into this lead.
We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Caught in the backfield, it's Jackson. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Gators moving quickly to the line. Wants to keep it in the air. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. The Gators will punt this one away. Just needs a crack to get a return. Coverage was all over him before he had a chance to breathe, and they knock him down deep in his own territory. Let's see what they can get going on this drive as they snap it from the 7. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover and pick up the first. It'll be a draw. Never underestimate the power of moving forward and creating breathing room as they mark it at the 17. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. The Vols come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. Pressure coming. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Up-tempo for the offense. Looking downfield on first down. It's complete to the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Throws to the wideout. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
They bring him down, but it'll be first down at the 42. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. Making side adjustments here. He's looking deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, Florida, Tennessee never disappoints. We figured this could be a dynamite matchup all week, and it has delivered.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Rushes on him. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. And the Vols will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll call for the fair catch here. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. Wants to throw. It's James. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable.
Hits him inside the 20, Wants to throw on first down. It's complete on the right side. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. And the Gators trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. He's looking to pass. Gets it to him on the screen. Touchdown Gators! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He gets a block. Got a little room. And there he goes. They won't get him in. It's a touchdown. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. That was a big stop by the defense. Now to see if they can take advantage and draw a little closer in this game. So we're starting to get late. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Unloads to the right. It's picked off, and another empty drive. And they'll get him down after a solid return. Great place to start for this offense. Wants to go up top on first down. Tight end finds a soft spot.
No, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
The Volunteers have it with a 1st and 10. Gonna look downfield again. Oh, they're after him. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll send the back in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. Caught over the middle, it's Garcia. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tennessee! Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. The Gators sending the offense back to work. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Montgomery. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Passing game kept his drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw. It's James. Finds his back in the middle. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Gators can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. The Gators come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Out of the shotgun on third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. No fair catches here, looking for room. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. They'll get this drive started from the 29. They'll start this drive going to the air. Unloads to the wideout. That's caught. It's Jefferson.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out, and that's exactly what they're doing now.
He'll pull it down and run. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to go up top. They're working that left side. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. Bunch formation for these receivers. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man on the right. A big, explosive play by this offense, and if you want to control the fourth quarter, might as well go in with momentum like that. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. A first down run in the red zone. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Volunteer. That'll give him a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? Ripping through the defense. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. And the Gators will have it first and 10. Back to throw, it's Fitzpatrick. He finds a dead spot in the middle. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The Gators have this offense rolling. Motion from the wideout. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up second and 4. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. The give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance necessary to win this game, and that's why they find themselves trailing late.
They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. He needs to make sure those mechanics are pure from the right hash and 40 yards away. Absolutely center cut. Let's not say they cut into the deficit with that field goal. Maybe just, I don't know, tweaked a little bit of it away with their fingernail. He'll start the return inside his spot. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So here is the Tennessee offense. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense...
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. And the Volunteers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Fires to the wideout. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to the big tight end. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. The Vols line up to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Boy, that seemed to be prime return territory. Instead, he'll make the fair catch. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Back to throw, it's Fitzpatrick. Snagged out of the air. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The Gators will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And that is how a punter helps out his defense, pinning them deep in their own territory. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. And the Vols trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Pulls it in. It's Jefferson. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. The Volunteers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their 1st pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. Makes a grab past the marker. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. And the Volunteers headed quickly to the line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He turns it loose to the left. Underneath toast to coverage, got it deep downfield. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. That is a highly efficient way to move the chains, and now they are threatening inside the 40. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds a tight end. He goes out of bounds, but not before getting it to the 32.
And this offense continuing to spin the football, man, continuing to add to a great day. They've built this big lead. They've shown you a variety that they can do a lot of really, really good things. And I like it, man. Continue to throw the football. Continue to be who you...
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. The Vols had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. They'll throw it from the red zone. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
That's a play the defense needed, right? It's been a battle all game long. Here we are. It's late. Everybody's tired. They've given up a few yards on this drive, but they come away with a huge sack at a big moment.
And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. With the catch, it's Jefferson. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. The sportsmanlike thing to do might be victory formation. The stat hog would kick a field goal here. Absolutely perfect. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. To the air, it's Fitzpatrick. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked